Hello and welcome to the It Takes All Kinds podcast, episode 276. We were recording this on Friday, August 21st. You'll be hearing this on Tuesday, August 25th.
You are so right, my friend. I'm so glad to be here with you this evening on another episode of this show.
Aww.
There's so much other things I could be doing and have to do.
And you should be doing.
I should be doing.
Why are you even talking to me? Get to work.
I don't know.
Working hard or hardly working?
I actually didn't have much to do today, so it was a nice, chill day. How are you doing, Gavin?
I'm doing okay, Carson. I am coming off of a very interesting week of work.
Okay.
And next week, going to be another interesting week. And the week after that, also probably very interesting.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm just glad you're saying, ooh, nice shirt. I just noticed that.
Thanks, man. It's 3D, right? 3D, whatever you call these, right? Where it's kind of textured.
Well, I wouldn't call it 3D.
Well,
when did you get this shirt? I've never seen this shirt before. You're not really showing much of it. Stand up straight. There you go. Scooch to your left, right? I don't know. That's it. Yeah. No, turn around. Don't try. You don't have to look at it. You just show me.
Look.
There you go.
I gotta look.
I like it. I've never. Is that a new one?
I got it in Phoenix back in February. Whenever the only thing to do in Phoenix is shop and
Eat.
And that's it.
Shop and eat.
Shop and eat. That's what
More
you
or
do
less.
in Phoenix. So that's what I did.
And burn.
A lot of it.
That's right. You did do a lot of it.
Yeah. Carson, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, but I want to get back to you for a minute. Get out of here. I want to get back to you for a second, and then we'll get to me because this also relates to me. Because I might have one-upped you. Everybody's excited about it. So it was this week, right?
It was this week. That was Sunday.
You went to a restaurant, which you don't have to name.
Yes.
And tell me what happened when you went there.
Well, I was about to get out of my car, and I just saw two people walking towards my car.
Two giants.
And they were two massive human beings. I have never
Freaks.
seen anybody, I'm not even kidding, the biggest people I've ever seen in my life.
He's not lying.
They are very tall. And I realized as they were walking towards my car, I'm on the right side on a sidewalk, or on a sidewalk. I'm parked in the street. They're on a sidewalk.
I parked on the sidewalk.
I parked on the sidewalk. And I see two massive people. And one of them unmistakably had a very, 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 very unmistakable haircut. And I realized who this was based off of their sheer size and their haircut and their beard. That I was seeing Chet Holmgren, Minnesota native, Minneapolis native. That's the picture I took because I was shaking out of my fucking boots.
Creep shot here.
But yeah, I probably would have asked to get a picture with him if it was more of like a busier area or, just a busier time of day. But it was like 9:45 in the morning and I was going to a brunch spot. And evidently he was too. So I was texting my friends this picture and I texted you guys and I texted everybody else that I wanted to tell about this. And I looked in my rearview mirror and I noticed that he's walking into the same brunch spot I am. So we walked in and, I walked in and I looked to my right, or whenever you see someone go into a spot that you know them, you're kind of looking for them, right?
Yeah.
And so I look around and I see he's sitting over there. We make a very brief eye contact, and I'm like, oh, that's who he is over there. Okay,
he knows I know who he is.
Holmgren.
Yeah.
He knows that I know he's here.
Yeah.
And it was also suspiciously a few minutes after he sat down, so it was kind of I don't want to make it look like I'm stalking him, so I'm like, and that picture doesn't help my case anyway. But then I was like, he came here at this time at this location for a reason. And that's to not be fucking bothered by people.
Sure, yeah.
So I didn't go up to him and talk to him or anything like that. But I did see Chet Holmgren, which was very cool.
And I just want to call back to something from.
And whenever he left, we were ordering. He was leaving. I was ordering with somebody and with a date. And That's the other thing is that I was trying to be nonchalant on this date because I was like, I didn't want to go up and fanboy. And
Did
like
you tell the date that?
Yeah, I was like, there's an NBA player that's
And did
eating here right
she
now.
know? She
No.
was no. She didn't know. Who it
No.
was.
I showed her a picture. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
that guy is sitting inside.
Meanwhile, you guys are sitting right next to them. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's right there.
Yeah, he's right there actually. But whenever he got up, insane. I had never seen anybody just kind of lumber around like that before.
Yeah.
And he just casually walked out and just started walking down the others. Got out of the building and turned left.
Damn,
And
he's one of
backpack
those
on
left.
and
He's one of those left turning guys.
He's one of those guys who walk out of the restaurant and they turn left.
I want to call back to something though.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? I interrupted you.
I was just gonna say that I think I'm glad that I didn't go up and talk to him about it because he's there with I would assume his family member. I think if you look up a picture of his family, that's definitely his dad.
Mm-hmm.
There, so it's like I just don't really think that that's appropriate. It's like these guys want to just have a normal life sometimes, and this is probably a place that he can have a normal life. Is like early morning, Sunday morning at a brunch spot. Not in downtown Minneapolis, but definitely like in Minneapolis.
Yeah. Now I'm glad you said that because I want to call back to a moment that happened a few years ago.
Yes.
You already know what I'm going to say.
I already know where you're going with this, and that's why I took a picture. That's all I'm going to say.
I hear you, but so a few years ago, if you guys don't know, if you haven't been listening for that long, this was quite some time ago.
Probably 4 years ago?
It was 2021, so it was our first year.
Yeah.
So
5 years
almost
ago?
5, yeah. I went to New York for the first time when I was leaving to head back to St. Louis, where I was living. I was waiting for my flight, and the flight got there, and people were deboarding, and it was just a regular Southwest flight. And what do you know? Manute Bol's son, who was currently on the
Nuggets or the Suns at that point?
I can't remember which one. Walked off of my plane, and unmistakable. I mean, it was obviously him. Like it's almost impossible to miss him. And I was just in such shock because, like much like you were. He was what?
He was with Denver at that point.
Denver, okay. Because much like you, I was just not expecting to see fucking Bol walking off my plane. It was so quick though that I didn't get a picture of him or with him, and Gavin gave me shit because I didn't. You're right. You gave me a shit for not taking a picture of him, but I do remember you saying with him, and I was gonna say, well, you told me with him, but you did say of him either.
Yeah,
you were just mad I didn't get a picture of him.
Of him, yeah, just to say that you did see it,
and then you called me a liar.
Pixar didn't happen. That's what we kept saying. We kept saying Pixar didn't happen because I could claim I saw, Andrew Wiggins walking off the plane up here.
Yeah, but why would you?
Been like, all right. Yeah, it's like, why would anybody claim that? But it's like I wouldn't be able to prove. You would have to believe me.
Well, exactly. Why would you lie about that? Why would I lie about seeing Bol? I could give a shit less if I saw Bol.
No, you see, honest. You don't get it. You don't get it.
Okay, all right, I don't get it. I'm just gonna lie every time I go to the airport now.
Yeah, you'll never guess who I saw. I saw John Hamm getting off a plane here.
John Cena ate my food.
Yeah,
he ate my meal. He said he could eat that.
He was in the aisle. He did like the dad reaching for candy or food during the drive.
He thought I was his kid.
Yeah, he thought it was. I thought I was Fred, from the Fred movie.
Yes,
and that was my dad, John Cena.
Yeah, he thought I was his son. So for the 6-hour flight, I had to pretend like I was his son, and he didn't realize it until the flight was over. So hey, Fred, why does this battery keep dying? This happens every time.
So basically, Carson's a fraud, and he has zero pictures of NBA players.
That's true.
And I have many. I have one more picture than he does of an NBA player.
You can check my hard drive. I have no pictures of NBA players on anywhere.
Yes, exactly.
I don't own any pictures of them.
Yeah, I don't have any pictures either.
You're not looking at them either. I know.
I'm not looking at them right now.
Hang on, I'm almost there. This stupid camera. I hate this fucking camera so much. The worst camera ever. Sucks.
Worst camera ever.
Worst camera ever. We are going to be changing our setup very soon, guys. We're working on an idea that could be really fun. We just need to do it. But there's a reason why. And that will be explained at some point. But, Gavin, you weren't the only one. You think you're this fucking Hollywood big shot now.
Yeah.
Living in Minnesota. Seeing Chet Hanks.
Yes.
On the bar, getting brunch with his daughter. being a huge freak, giant freakazoid creature,
I mean,
literal skinwalker. Chet Holtgrave, our teacher from high school. You're not the only one seeing celebrities, dude. I'm seeing celebrities.
Well,
a lot.
Before you see this other celebrity, I did also want to say that I intentionally did not tell you whenever I saw him.
Yes.
Because I wanted to do one of those basically where you pretend to be me, where you're like, oh, picture didn't happen. I'm like, well, fuck you. I found one. I got a picture.
You wanted to rub it in. I get it. And honestly, I don't really have much to show for this one either. You guys are also going to kind of have to take my word on this. I was driving.
Video, though.
What's that?
It is a video. Though.
It is a video, but it's still like, I mean, it could be any old guy. Spoiler. I was driving here in Burbank where I live, and just so happened to be driving on the same street as none other than James Leno. Jay Leno. I don't know why I called him James. So here's my you want to talk about your thing being creepy? Look at this video. This is the Zodiac Killer.
Right there. That's
This is a Zapruder film.
Yeah.
That's him. See if I can get him.
So I waited. I wanted to pull up next to him. So anytime, almost anywhere, mostly here in Burbank though, when I see a vintage car, I'm like, oh, that's Jay Leno. I just like assume it's Jay Leno until I get up and realize it's not him. This time was no different. I said, oh, there's Jay Leno. I drove up next to him and it was Jay Leno. And
you look over and flip him off. No.
Yeah. I thought about what I could do. Like, oh, if I can roll down my window and say something to him, what would I say?
Yeah. What would you have said? I love your hair.
I would have been like, I don't know what I would have said. God, I cannot.
You have a big chin.
Show me your chin. Oh, wait, there it is. But anyway, so I pull up next to him. I'm like, there he is. That's actually Jay Leno this time. And the light turned green. I couldn't get my phone out in time, so that was me getting it after I realized it was him, and I did not pull up next to him after that. I'm pretty sure he was driving to his studio where they shoot. Jay's garage is here.
Yeah.
Is here in Burbank.
And you have your own show that you were going to also, which is Carson's
garage. And it's me and a bag of screws and nails. And
well, the other thing is that like you could have taken him out of the car and beat him up just for fun, just to kind of add to the like Jay Leno being a stunt guy where he lights himself on fire. He like falls down a hill. Yeah, you could have pit maneuvered him. You really could have done anything, and they would have been like, you probably would have gotten away scot-free.
No, you're gonna kill me. Hey, everybody.
Get out of the car, old man.
Get out of the car.
Squeal.
Get out of the car, old man.
Squeal for me. Oh boy.
Oh,
Richard Mouse. So
Let me tell you
we've been spotting celebrities left and right, guys.
So now, ever since seeing Jay Leno and ever since I saw Chet Holmgren, my eyes are fucking peeled for any more celebrities, and I can't wait to find them at a airport or and corner them and ask them questions.
We really are turning into we're the new TMZ.
Yes.
For spotting just random ass people.
Yeah, but we're like G and C, Gavin and Carson, and not the supplement superstore.
No, but it is a great place to get lunch at.
Let me tell you, you can just down bottles of powder there and they won't care.
I love bottles of powder.
Slurping down that sweet pow.
So that's been our week. All my nutrients are in powdered form at this point.
Yes, they should be.
I'm really proud of it.
How else are you supposed to do it?
You asked me how I was doing this week, though, Gavin. I'm also other than seeing Jay Leno, one of my heroes, I'm doing great because we have a new sponsor that I didn't even tell you about.
No, you didn't. You didn't tell us about this.
And guys, I just want to let you know that every piece of news we will be reading to you today is brought to you by our new sponsor, TuneHive. So TuneHive is your go-to source for animation news. So all of our news today is going to be coming from TuneHive. We want to thank them for sponsoring this episode and the show. Gavin, I know you're a big TuneHive fan. What all have you seen on Toon Hive recently that you've been into? I know I'm just springing this on you. So like, what's some Toon
Johnny
Hive?
Quest.
Oh, the Johnny Quest reboot.
No, just the old one.
Oh, you just
Johnny
saw
Quest.
that Johnny Quest was on Toon Hive, your
Yeah.
go-to source for animation news.
That's correct.
Okay.
I love the Dastardly Mutt series, the Dastardly Racers or whatever it is.
Yeah. I'm looking for like Toon news.
Oh, yeah,
What's
sure.
your favorite animation news articles you've read recently on Toon Hive?
One of my favorites, gotta be talking about the Johnny Quest reboot. The other article was about the Dastardly Mutt series possibly being made into a movie.
Yeah.
That was my favorite article. Another favorite article of mine is the Jay Leno cartoon series with Mike Tyson.
That's a good one.
That was really good. And they use a lot of AI on Jay Leno's face to make it look normal.
Yeah.
And then there's an article that dives into how they make cartoons.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's your go-to source for animation news, Carson?
Well, it's of course Toon Hive.
That's good.
Recently read an article about a Family Guy spin-off. It's about Meg, and it's just about how boring her life is, and it's just a really boring show. But it's boring on purpose, so it's actually really funny.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be cool. I think I'm really excited about it. I'm a big Seth MacFarlane head, of course. I'm buying his new vinyl where he sings Kermit the Frog, where he sings Muppet songs,
Yeah.
which I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
What's your favorite song that he might be covering of the Muppets?
Over the Rainbow.
That might have been covered in Toon Hive.
Over the Rainbow.
Okay. That's a solid choice.
Over the rainbow.
But he's singing it like Kermit.
Somewhere over the rainbow. It's Piggy.
Oh.
There was also, I remember another article, speaking of, there was a great article they wrote about how Miss Piggy is cheating on Kermit.
What?
With
I'd never cheat on you,
with
Kermit.
the honeybee, the honey bun, the Cheerios honeybee.
Oh, okay.
They're having a fling. They were caught at dinner.
He goes,
They're at
they're
Nobu.
great.
They're at Nobu together. That's what he says after he's done. Well, after he spreads his honey. If you're catching my drift, I think that's Tom.
Yes.
Is that Tom Kenny or is that Adam West? Who does the honeybee? Hang on, I'm also on Wi-Fi, which sucks. Let's get off that Wi-Fi. Honey or Cheerios bee voice. I'm searching this on Toon Hive, of course. Billy West. That's it.
Arnold Stang.
Billy West. Is he
That's
related
right.
to Adam West?
Oh, Kermit.
I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, guys, go to Toon Hive. Tell them that you heard about them from us, of course. Get all your animation news there. It's like TMZ but for cartoons, mostly. So it's really cool, and I love it. I love Toon Hive. I don't know what's so funny about Toon Hive.
Nothing.
Guys, some serious news you won't find on Toon Hive is that we will be off next week. We're taking a week off. We're playing hooky.
We're being offed next week.
We're being off. The network is shutting us down finally.
Well, I'm being killed.
Well, Gavin's being killed. I'm being put in like a box that they're gonna tape up.
They're burying you alive.
They're burying me alive for a couple days.
Uh-huh.
We're taking next week off because your boy is heading back to St. Louis, back to the motherland for a few days. My brother's bachelor party. Looking forward to it. So yeah, we're just taking a little time off. We're taking a little fall break. But don't worry, we'll be back the next week with some fun news, I'm sure, and probably maybe some fun stories from back home to share. But yeah, just a heads up. What are you smirking about? It seems like you're plotting something.
Nothing.
No, tell me, dude.
Oh, nothing. I just didn't know that you were going home. That's all right.
I don't know
How long are
anything
you there
about
for? Don't care.
Think about 5 days.
Okay.
Friday
Didn't
to
ask.
Tuesday. All right. Well, you did.
What kind of did?
Not even kinda. You just did. You just straight up did ask. Fucking crazy, dude. The way you guys wonder
this
why we're
way.
taking a week off. Jesus.
And someone else who needs to take a freaking week off.
Needs to take the rest of their life off.
Life.
Well, let me tell you. Let me give you the rundown here, and then we'll jump into this. Because
Carson, what have we got on the docket today?
just in time.
Just in time.
We have an update on Mike Lindell, Mike Pillow, Mr. Pillow himself. Just a quick update we'll get to here in a second. We're talking about GTA 6. A lot of big news around that coming out this week.
We got news about GTA 6 before GTA 6, bro.
Before Mike Lindell
Before Mike Lindell
won the election.
Yeah.
Got a recount, paid $1 million for a recount. We're also going to be talking all about Natalie Harp. We're going to be reading her love letter to Trump. And Natalie Harp is a Trump aide, one of his closest, most trusted.
And not a model of harp.
The Natalie Harp. If we have time, we'll get to some new celebrities that have joined Cameo. It's kind of an update we're giving now.
We are the TMZ now.
We are the TMZ. Yeah, GNC. We got to copyright that. Nobody else is GNC, right? That can be ours. Are we going back in time? Are we going
That's a
back to a
Natalie
memory?
Harp.
Oh, that's the Natalie Harp. It sounds beautiful.
Thanks.
We have a couple clips to get to. One of them being from our home state that I'm sure, I think all of these clips everybody's seen, besides maybe one of them, but I actually don't remember what it was. And then, yeah, we'll see what else happens from there, but I think that'll probably be today's episode. God. Let's get right into it, though, with this Mike Lindell, Mr. Pillow update. A very quick update coming to us from NBC News. Mike Lindell says he'll pay for a recount after double-digit loss in the Minnesota governor primary. The MyPillow founder said he is prepared to pay nearly $1 million to cover the cost associated with a hand recount after he lost the State House Speaker to State House Speaker Lisa DeMuth. That's pretty much the whole update on that.
He lost by 11 percentage points.
Yeah, a full hand audit would cost about $825,000 plus other fees, legal fees, etc., adding up to possibly $1 million. Absolutely hilarious to do this with a primary. Not even he didn't even make it. He's not even the candidate. He's trying to become the candidate, and he already wants a recount.
Yes.
It's so
I don't think
funny
he
to
realized
waste
that
money.
either. I honestly don't think that he realizes that. That might be another reason why it's just like he's a little bit out of it.
And it's also like you're going to become the candidate that's going to lose anyways.
Right.
You're in Minnesota, bud. Does he not realize that Minnesota's been blue for quite some time?
Yeah.
Just saying. Anyways, that's the update on Mr. Pillow. So he's doing
plans
well,
to personally go in there himself to deliver the official request Monday.
which I can't wait to hear if that happens. Because I have a feeling there's going to be some excuses. Or probably no excuses. He just won't do it. Or he'll do it. I don't know. I don't give a shit. He's going to lose anyways.
Maybe he trips up the stairs.
And lands
he's
on a
walking
My
in there.
Pillow.
Yeah. And he lands on a MyPillow, yeah.
That'd be nice. The official pillow of the state of Minnesota. Let's talk about GTA 6. Gavin was not aware of this story, which is
not.
very surprising to me because I keep seeing this posted everywhere this week. This again comes to us from NBC. Toon Hive. Forgot that we were doing all. This is Toon Hive because this is about video games, which are technically cartoons.
Right.
Right. So, anyways, that made me laugh quite a bit. Army unit offers re-enlisting soldiers 4-day pass to play Grand Theft Auto 6. More than 100 Army soldiers in Georgia this year are being offered a 4-day pass to play the eagerly awaited video game Grand Theft Auto 6 on one condition: they re-enlist. That's the deal available to 130 members of the 3rd Infantry Division based in Fort Stewart ahead of the video game's mid-November release. A 3rd Infantry Division spokesperson, Lieutenant Colonel Angel Tomko, confirmed to NBC News. So far, 20 soldiers have accepted the proposal, which requires them to re-enlist for 2 to 6 years. That is such a varying amount of time. And also, I don't know. I'm so curious if it's like 2 to 6 based on how long you've already been in, or if it's just like you can do 2 to 6. It's just up to you. We're not going to give you more than 4 days, though. It's very confusing why it's 2 to 6.
And it's not 4 days early. It's just getting 4 days off.
Yeah, it's just getting 4 days off so you can play the video game. And already 20 people have accepted. An Army memo says any soldier who signs a re-enlist contract between the 1st of August of this year and November 14th of this year will be authorized for a special 4-day pass. This special pass is specifically designated to coincide with the highly anticipated release of the video game. It keeps going on. The goal, Tomko said, quote, was to have a unique incentives program that connects to what soldiers are interested in. Adding that the battalion's command team wanted to get soldiers excited to re-enlist. The offer is the part of a multi-year Army effort to create, quote, out-of-the-box ways to promote recruitment and retention. Video gaming has previously been at the center of that, including in years when the Army has failed to hit recruitment targets. Because if you remember a few years ago, Army recruitment has gone down for a long time, for almost 10 years now.
Yeah.
And they failed to meet its recruitment goal since 2018. Or maybe not since 2018, but in 2018 was the first year. And so in
10 years.
Yeah. In 2018, they launched an esports team made up of active duty and reserve members who traveled to esports competitions in a bid to make soldiers more relatable and accessible to young people. It is just so funny that they're so like outwardly admitting to this obvious brainwashing and targeting of things that Army members like.
Yeah. I mean, they have to kind of they have to admit it, that it's like, yeah, there's nothing working. So we just have to straight up say, this is what we're doing to recruit people.
And also, like, I know it's just one division in Georgia.
Yeah.
We'll see if others follow suit, but also, like, probably don't publicly announce that a lot of soldiers are going to be off for 4 days.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just seems kind of like a dumb thing to
don't have a
say.
number tied to it.
Yeah.
In the press release.
Yeah. Don't tell people that already 20 people have signed up for it.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's also just like, I don't really know how to have this conversation politely. So I might just not have it, but it's just, it's sad because already Army recruitment targets lower income people as it is. And targets a lot of people,
taking advantage of that, and they're playing into that a little bit more.
Yeah, and it targets some people on the spectrum as well. And I it's sad to see them also taking advantage of their love of something to then
their hobby, basically,
to then put your body on the line for the country for at least another 2 years.
Yeah,
it's extremely fucked up.
But I guess it says re-enlistment, so maybe they were already there and they're just kind of trying to keep people.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not to get new soldiers. This is just to keep bodies around, keep bodies to, be killed for our country or for whatever fascist, thing is going on at the time.
Right.
So it's fucked. It's completely fucked. And I mean, of course, it's not surprising. It's just like. Yeah, there it is. There's that.
Yep.
I actually agreed to work another 2 to 6 years, just in general, and I'm not taking any days off, but I'm gonna play the video game as well.
Yeah.
So it's just
yeah.
completely unrelated.
Yeah. Well, it comes out on my birthday this year, so you're gonna take the day off anyway. It sure does.
We should figure something out. We should get. Well, I also don't like. I don't know if the online thing is going to be available day one.
No, I don't know either.
Because you freaks are going to want to play the story mode, and I don't know. I'm not.
But anybody who is anybody knows that there was at least a little bit of a leak today, and yesterday and the day before.
Was there one today too?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to tell me.
Today's showed. Well, we'll get there.
Well, yeah. So there's been a lot of leaks going on. People leaking GTA 6. This another one comes from NBC. The gaming world has been rattled by what appears to be a major leak of the highly anticipated game, with alleged hacker warning other publishers that no one is safe from similar breaches. I wanted to go on. Rockstar Games, the company behind the blockbuster GTA franchise, is known for tightly guarding unreleased material, but this week multiple gameplay clips and what appears to be the entire GTA 6 map surfaced online. Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive, its parent company, did not immediately respond. In recent days, multiple social media posts have shared the apparent leaks that have been removed from platforms including X and Reddit. Take-Two filed subpoenas petitioning Microsoft and Discord with the Southern District Court of New York on Thursday, asking them to release any records related to the online accounts involved in posting and sharing leaks. Both companies have until September 4th to provide records, yada, yada. The hacker, an individual or group calling itself CyberLeak, a little on the nose, framed the security breach as a protest against the gaming industry's shift toward all digital releases, a trend that has sparked backlash among players. Quote, publishers sell license and call them purchases. They ship unfinished games and call them living services. They lock content on discs and call it DLC. CyberLeak wrote in a public post on Thursday. They kill games and keep the money. Every year, anti-consumerism tightens its grip. And every year, gamers get less for what they pay. I don't disagree.
Yeah.
With what they're saying.
And especially like Sony getting rid of discs altogether.
Yeah. I mean, it's a hot button issue, and that's why I do feel like that they're just doing this for fun, and then we're like, oh yeah, I guess we can make a point of this and say that there's a reason for it. I don't know. Yeah. I obviously have no way of telling that they're actually believe what they're saying, but hopefully they do. What were you gonna say? Some of the clips?
The clip today showed one of the male playable character in the story getting into a car and driving it, so people got to see the driving.
We get to drive cars in this game.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And there's actually an extended look later this week or later next week.
Yes, later this week when you're listening to this.
Yeah. So August 27th, there's one on Netflix. So
on Netflix, this is what you have to pay for.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and also, like, why is this an exclusive deal for Netflix? I don't know. The hype is just not there. And then also CyberLeak did leak a story cutscene where he talks about how one of the characters is like, I use a VPN. They can't track me. They don't know anything about me. And it's kind of tongue in cheek because it was kind of poking fun at them.
That's funny.
So yeah, there's a lot of clips of this online. Granted, there are also some AI generated ones, but the actual clips of GTA, they look like how you would expect a new generation GTA to look. I don't know.
Did you see the map that they're talking about?
I did not see the map, but they say it's supposed to be very big.
That's what I hear.
But the thing is that I don't really care about map size. I just want to be able to do stuff on the map. So if it's just a big empty map, if it's just a big map with nothing to do in between these general spots, then it's kind of like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Which is kind of like how GTA 5 was, that there's not really much in between the 2 or 3 cities there. So
okay,
it's like they intentionally put the mountains there. But
how many gigabytes is this game gonna be?
Oh, it's probably gonna be 80 to 130 gigabytes if I had to guess.
I gotta check how much. I gotta crack my Xbox open and see how much room is in
It could be more though. I have no idea. 2K has been increasing. 2K or Take Two also makes 2K, the basketball
okay.
game.
Okay.
And they have been increasingly making their file sizes like larger and larger every year.
they
So I
have
think
to.
the most recent one was like 120 gigabytes. So I'd imagine it's in the neighborhood of 120 to 150 gigabytes. Now I'm thinking about it.
Fuck me, dude.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna be
don't-
pretty big.
I don't remember how much room is on that. I'll have to find
Probably
out.
500.
Why are there so many? Well, maybe not so many. Maybe I'm just living in my bubble here. But there's at least 2 good games coming out in September, if not more. And why September? Or sorry, November. I'm thinking now. I'm seeing this is my dumb brain.
He's seeing stars.
I'm seeing stars. There's a game I want coming out in September, and I was thinking that
What's the game coming out in September?
Halloween.
Oh yeah, right. And what's another game coming out in November?
It's just GTA.
that
I'm
GTA?
just being
Oh,
stupid. My brain is just not working.
Oh, okay. Cool. Sounds good.
I'm sorry. It's just,
Just straighten up, Carson. Get it together.
No,
this is getting a little
know.
bit ridiculous.
I know. I've honestly just been on Toon Hive all week. And it kind of just sometimes feels like I'm living in a cartoon. I know I've never told you this, and this isn't maybe not the place to.
Maybe not the best form to tell me that, but all right.
No, it's not. So I'll just keep it to myself, I guess.
Yeah.
You want a jump
you should have
scare?
kept to,
Yeah,
speaking of things that they should have kept to themselves.
absolutely. Let's talk about Trump's aide, right?
Newest hottest aide on the block.
Newest hottest aide.
Natalie Harp.
So
Natalie Harp.
This freak loves Trump. I don't know if I've ever heard of anyone loving Trump more than this. And I want to just show you this, and be prepared, Gavin. And if anyone if you get really freaked out by jump scares at home, you might want to look away from the screen, because this is the woman in question we are talking about today. And this is not an image from the new Insidious movie. I saw it last night. And I was expecting to see this image of Natalie Harp, and it wasn't there. But this is an absolutely terrifying photo of her peering over Donald John President, plotting her next move. So, we play it. Wait, hold on. Play that sound again. Now play it again so we can come back out of it. Perfect. So if you don't know, Natalie Harp is big in the news right now. I'll give you a couple key points just about her, and then we'll talk more about her. So it kind of, they keep mentioning this thing that I'm not even sure what this is. But this comes from Forbes. It's just like a couple of key points. Natalie Harp is one of the most loyal, hardest working Trump aides. White House Secretary Carolyn Leavitt said, well, not anymore. Senator John Ossoff in Georgia made Harp, I think Georgia, right? I don't know what that is. Yeah. Made Harp an attack line against Trump this week, accusing the president of surrounding himself with sycophants and aides who act as his security blanket to make him feel good about himself. Harp, 35, is a former One American News anchor. Not sure what that is. Oh, OAN.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello.
I just never see it spelled out. OAN anchor who drew Trump's attention in 2019 when she credited him with saving her life for signing legislation that allowed her to obtain experimental treatment for bone cancer. I don't remember him doing that.
Spoken quite a few times as well about that. So
Interesting. I am unfamiliar of who she is until this week. She then worked on his 2024 campaign and now works as a special assistant and executive assistant to the president. During the 2024 campaign, she was nicknamed the Human Printer. Terrible nickname to have. You had that in high school, but that's because you were you were eating stuff and then
isn't that what
coming out.
I was also gonna say, isn't that what the Duggars bomb was called? Was the 18 kids and counting, they called her the Human Printer?
yeah, they did. Yeah. Of course, we're talking about Josh Duggar, the pedophile, I believe.
Yeah. Well, you know, whenever you have like.
Well,
20
he
kids,
wasn't
you
the
can't-
human. Well, I
Yeah,
guess he was supplying the ink. She was nicknamed the human printer because she carried a printer with her to print off materials that might. Hold on, I gotta read this sentence again. I did not read this whole sentence until now. During the 2024 campaign, she was nicknamed the human printer because she carried a printer with her to print off materials that might interest Trump.
Reportedly alarming others in his inner circle because she often relied on conspiratorial sources.
I love that she's just like printing him off like pictures of like funny animals.
Yeah.
or something.
It's like those videos
Oh, I
that
love
we
this.
showed on here where it's just like a guy with the binder and he just shows people
Yeah.
that's how I imagine it. Being like
I hope so.
pointing at it and being like
He's like, wow, this
raising
one's
their eyebrows and
cool.
just being like,
She
yeah.
always just has a binder with her.
Yeah, she's just pointing at the pictures.
And why do you carry? No one's carrying a printer. What do you mean?
Well, do you want to see a picture of this?
Is there a picture of her with the printer?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
I am not aware of this. Pull it up and show me that split screen, baby.
Well, maybe not.
Okay.
Well, never mind.
All right. Well, we tried.
It's just kind of flooded with all new stuff about her. There's definitely she carries a lot of laptops. I'll tell you what, she carries like 2 laptops with her. So
If you find a picture of her with the printer, you let me know.
you got it, brother.
The Times reported in 2024 on some of Harp's other letters, which we'll talk about. We're going to talk about the main letter because this letter came out recently. And by recently, I mean, it was, I think it got leaked or released to the public last night. Because they were recently in Scotland. Well, first of all, let me just, I got to back up for 1 second. There was recent news that when Trump left Turkey, the country, not the food, you fucking idiot, Gavin. I know what you're thinking. When he left the country of Turkey, there were threats against his life, apparently. And so in order to sneak him onto Air Force One, they hid him in a food cart. I'm what's the word I'm looking for?
Catering
Cart. There you go. And in the catering cart was Natalie Harp as well. So they were both in the catering cart together.
Yeah, he had like I just sent you a picture of her in a printer.
You could pull it up too, brother. You know how to do that.
Yeah, it's just too much work for me right now.
For sure. So you're just going to make me do it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
For sure, dude. I appreciate that. Oh, wow. What a weird looking printer. Hold on. I'll show you guys this in a second. That is just what a peculiar little printer there. There it is. I got 2, or maybe that's a power bank.
Yeah.
There she is, the human printer.
Well,
Very
yeah,
cool.
that's the thing is that you have to put if you put like the emphasis on the wrong one, it makes it sound like she is printing humans, the human printer.
Yeah, that could be it too.
That's why I was thinking of the Duggars families because like she's the human printer, but this is the human printer.
I was thinking that whenever I read the sentence for the first time last night, I was thinking it's because she was really good at repeating information to people and or like writing it down.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
she would hear information
and
then just like be able to write it down and just like word for word.
Yeah.
But speaking of writing, so they went to Scotland for Trump to play golf, and there was an image. I'm actually going to see if I can pull it up right now of her, Natalie Harp, Scotland, of her running off the helicopter. Because that's the other thing too, is apparently she's like always by his side,
right next to him all the time.
There's another story. Oh man, I did not see this image until right now. This is incredible. Holy shit. This is not the image I saw, but I can't wait to show you this, Gavin. There's another story where during the campaign, they were leaving a hotel and there wasn't enough room for her to be in Trump's SUV. And she apparently like screamed at someone in this hotel lobby saying like, no, Trump specifically requested me to be in the vehicle with him. And so the solution was she got in the trunk of the vehicle so she could still be in the car with him. That is how insane these freaks are
All right.
that like Trump. or love Trump. Okay, I want to show you this image, Gavin. This is pretty incredible. So the image I was thinking is she's getting off a helicopter and is right next to Trump with all those laptops.
Yes.
The letter in which she is writing an apology for is because of this image, which shows her.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Sprinting after his golf cart to make sure that she can keep up with it. And
that's awesome.
And print any things that might interest him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So this is this is hilarious. This is incredible.
It doesn't get much better than that, to be honest with you. More sad than anything, but it doesn't get much better than that.
I mean, it's just it's so funny that this person has not been fired because they are truly a freak fan.
So the reason why she's like in this is because John Ossoff made a attack line against Trump this week. Did you already talk about this?
I already read
sorry.
I didn't read the line though. Or no, I did. I didn't read the exact line, but it was
accusing the president of surrounding himself with sycophants and aides who act as a security blanket to make him feel good about himself.
Yeah, so that's why. Which I didn't even. Did you hear about that? Because people kept saying that. Yeah. I was like, I don't even. Okay. Well,
yeah, I saw the clip that John Ossoff said as well.
But at the same time, the New York Times obtained this letter that she wrote to the president, apologizing for her behavior at this golf course in Scotland. So we have the letter here, and I'll pull it up. And Gavin, if you want to read it,
yeah,
and I wish you had your voice changer on because this would be a great time to use it, but that's okay.
I'm sorry, dear Mr. President.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, can you put on some background music?
You already know. See, you get it. Hang on. Where is the? Here we go. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Dear Mr. President, I'm sorry. I thought I was the only one left behind last night and had no idea Margot's car was also pulled over and sent back to the airport. Since I was alone in the van outside customs without my passport, I panicked, and I should have just called Secret Service instead of you. I also am sorry if I was an embarrassment walking the course in Scotland. The first day I was told there were no carts and people walked, which is why I walked. The second day I was specifically asked by, I forget who his name was, but one of the main people who worked there, if I could continue walking and tell any other girls who would head out there to do the same to spare the course any more carts. If there is anything else I have done to cause you trouble, please forgive me. I know that some people have said I haven't been texting them back, and there have been some intentional international cell issues. John was having technical issues on the plane too, so asked me to help him out. I want things to always be right between us. I also know I've been distracted all week, forgetting to eat throughout the days and even forgetting to sleep, and only catching a couple hours at a time. I haven't been myself, dwelling on the past and the pain of losing my dad, and I started letting the remarks of people who haven't bothered me before get to me, not because I care what others think, but because I see myself being lowered in your eyes and good opinion. That is the fear you see, because I never want to bring you anything but joy. I'm sorry I lost my focus. You are all that matters to me. I don't ever want to let you down. Thank you for being my guardian and protector in this life. That's what I wanted to use this card for. When you saw me at the cash register and once again did what you didn't have to do and gifted me with mementos of this trip of a lifetime, coming of age. I will return a better person. I have to sign off now as the cars are leaving. See you soon. With all my heart, Natalie.
My guardian and protector in this life?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I did not know about that part.
Yeah.
What a freak. That's so fucking weird. Why has she not been fired? This person in any other situation would have been fired.
He wants the most.
Oh, I know. But like, this is like straight. Like I have known people who have worked with people like this, and they are fired immediately. Like,
Oh yeah.
it would never even get to this point with most other people. But yet you're right. He wants this cult of people who
Just would bow to anything he
kiss his
does.
ass. That's crazy. And I gotta know what happened to prompt her to write this letter. Like, is this one of those things where she just thinks that he's mad at her?
100%.
Because I've gotten texts like this before.
For sure.
I'm sorry.
For sure.
I
Who
don't know
hasn't?
if you're mad at me, but I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to do anything to you. That's not what I'm trying to do.
And Trump's not reading this letter.
Yeah,
My
he's
assumption
probably
is this
like-
letter probably never got to him and someone else got a hold of it. And that's why we have it. Because I don't think she's making copies of this letter, even though she could. She's a human printer, for God's sakes. But, man, that is bizarre. What a weirdo. Truly. And apparently this was the best part, too. I got to open this back up again. Because Forbes gave a lot of good... Wow, my computer is also not doing too good right now. Oh, boy. Forbes gave some good background on her as well regarding her brother, who I think the Times spoke with, who said... Let me find this. Sorry, my computer is really not doing so hot right now.
Harp's. Do you want me to read this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Harp's estranged brother, Preston Harp, told CNN on Tuesday that his sister is the president's biggest fan and that she has had an obsession with presidents dating back to when she was a teenager. She's written letters to other presidents, let me put it that way. And so, like, her dream finally came true, he said.
Why would anybody... why you have an obsession with presidents? You're a weirdo, my friend.
Can you imagine, like, what it's like to talk to someone who has, like, this
Dude.
level of obsession about somebody?
I mean, they made a whole movie about it.
Exactly. And
Straight up, seems like the Natalie Harp story, Obsession. Curry Barker's Natalie Harp biopic.
yeah.
Well, I would jump to this. Well, let's do the clips. I also don't. My computer is really having a time right now. I don't know
Chugging.
what's going on. Let's jump into some clips of the week, though, Gavin, if I'm able to. This first clip you sent to me right after I saw it. I mean, this clip has been shown everywhere right now. This is a clip of, well, I'll just read this. A group of law enforcement officers comprised of SWAT and U.S. Marshals sustained non-life-threatening injuries, so there's your disclaimer, when a porch gave way underneath them while they were trying to serve an arrest warrant in Missouri to 26-year-old Jacob Munoz, who was convicted of possession of child pornography. I did not know that. While he wasn't at the property at the time of the incident, officials say he later turned himself in. I wonder how he found out the cops were there.
Well, when he tried getting back into his apartment and they were like,
Whoops.
whoop, there's nothing there.
All right, let's hope this clip plays. Oh, hang on. I gotta get our piano music off there. It's beautiful. Isn't it beautiful, though?
Hold on.
Take a breath.
It's also funny that if you see, watch this one guy
Yeah,
shift.
you can really.
He's like, go forward. And then it goes. it goes. It's so clear.
You
that
can
one
really
guy's
see
fault.
just how, like, you can see how much that deck is struggling at the beginning, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that deck is, nobody should be. I mean, I was going to say it's a surprise it hasn't happened yet, but I mean, like, how many
It's a
times?
landlord W. It's a rare landlord W.
Yeah. The
As I saw.
landlord set booby traps for these officers.
I'm surprised they didn't start shooting at the deck.
I have a pretty good feeling that for the first like 30 minutes or so, they thought that guy like triggered it on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
That he somehow was some sort of Home Alone Kevin McAllister mastermind
Oh, yeah. They definitely thought about that.
and set the deck to
Set the
fall
trap.
beneath them. So that's great. Coming up next, we have a clip here from Gavin. I don't know if you want to set this one up at all. Oh, this is the which one do you want to watch first? The raccoon one, which I did actually see. I forgot.
We'll
robot
watch the raccoon one.
Okay. This one is loading up here, but this is a great one that has been everywhere on the internet this week. And I saw this with no context the first time, which was really
So you just
fun.
saw like the little hand coming up.
Well, I just said like it was something. I forgot what the title was. It was some sort of like jump scare, and I was like, "Well, what's gonna happen here?" So let's watch this. This is at City Field, right?
Yes, this is Mets Field.
Eating peanut. Oh,
Get a little peanut.
give me a little peanut.
It's a little paw kind of reaching up into like a square hole
Yeah.
and like grabbing peanut shells. Then there's another clip I
Yeah.
saw where they fed it a hot dog.
They gave it a hot dog, which I was hoping would be in that, and it's not. Are you able to find
let me
that
get
real
it.
quick? Because the hot dog one, I don't think I actually did see. I think I only just saw the peanut one, or I just saw like a thumbnail of the hot dog one.
Yeah, here I got you. I don't know. I'll put it on here.
You
There you
gonna text it to me? Or you
Yep.
gonna put it in the chat?
I just put it in the chat. No, I just put it in the document.
Oh, in the dark. You put
CBS
it in
News in black highlight.
Hang on one sec. Your boy is pulling it up. And it's almost pulled up. It's going to be pulled up here in a second. It's almost
and we're
there.
Pulling it up, and we're pulling it
And
up.
we're pulling it
and
up.
it's up, and it's up.
And I'm pulling my pants down.
Yeah.
And here's the clip. Oh, there it goes.
So there's the
Yes, this is our, what we already saw. I hate these stupid like fucking spoilers on clips now at the top. It's so annoying. I also do it on clips too. But. Good sound effect. There's the dog.
Yeah.
Why did did they go buy a hot dog to give it to him, or like did they just have like an extra one?
I have no idea. It maybe have been like a kid or something not wanting it.
No, it's the same
So,
clip.
yeah.
It just repeats.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Now they have the rally raccoon,
Yeah.
like we had the rally
Mets
squirrel.
I'm not sure the Mets are doing well enough to call it a rally squirrel
probably
or a
not.
rally raccoon, but
Probably not. Rally Raccoon is my favorite Paul McCartney song.
Rally Raccoon is your favorite tune
Yes.
that
on
you can tune into.
Tune Hub.
Tune Hub, home of Tune Hive.
Tune Hub. That's it. Tune Hub's another thing that I also visit on a weekly
Yeah,
basis.
Tune Hub.
I don't do it every.
Yeah,
I
let's
don't
see if
look
that's
at
a
it
real-
every day though. By the way,
Yeah, nowhere near as often as you see Tune Hive.
Tune Hive is I get like Apple notifications, like when Apple will send you
Tune Hub.
news things,
Yeah,
but it's
Tune Hub's
Tune
real.
Hive. And it is.
Anime.
What? It's not a certain kind though.
Uh,
Some of it
well,
debatable.
yeah, it's Korean manhwa, webtoons and comics online.
I'm gonna check that out later.
Yeah,
Hope they're
Safe
reporting
Search
that out.
is on.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Let's watch another clip you sent, Gavin.
Yeah,
This is also making the rounds. I have not seen this yet, though. I was telling Gavin today that I've literally been actively avoiding seeing this clip because I knew Gavin was going to show it to me. Any setup to this that you know of? I mean,
no, I really don't know any setup to this, but I think this is supposed to be a demonstration of of robotics.
which
Of sorts?
which we see a lot of now. There's so many robotic demonstration clips that keep coming out, and they all fail pretty miserably. So let's
It was
see.
part of the World Humanoid Robot Games.
Oh, of course. I've been watching those. Those are coming to LA in
Yeah.
2 years. All right, here we go. We'll see what happens. Good stride. Good stride. Uh-oh. Getting a little sloppy there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There he goes. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He spark. I've never seen one spark like that. And he is moving, though. Whoa, 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 whoa. perfectly timed, Gavin. I hope you know that.
Oh, I know.
The delay timed it so perfectly. That was incredible. Can you run it back one more time?
Yeah, of course.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Great work, my friend. God, robots are oh yeah.
Wait, hold on,
Hold on. Back it up. Okay, so you gotta now. You gotta play.
I got it.
Okay. You
Yeah, I got that first, and
Oh,
then,
yeah,
then the second one. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Perfect, Gavin. You are officially a dropsman, my friend. That was incredible work. That was great work. I think Doug and Vic would be very proud of that.
Happy to be aboard.
Hey man, you'll get your card in the mail soon. And I think that about does it. We'll save our new cameo updates here soon. I kept them a secret on purpose, but I think they'll be evergreen.
Yeah, I think so.
Evergreen.
And maybe we'll have like some updates on what people are using those cameos for, and also where they maybe sit on the cameo leaderboard after a
Yeah, I'm very aware. We should do like an update every week on the cameo leaderboard. I'm down to do that. Let's make that a thing.
I'll grab a link to it.
Yeah, not this week though. We'll save it for next week.
Yeah. I'll just put it on there so that we don't forget.
So guys, or not next week, the week after, because we're taking a week off.
Yeah, that's right.
In 2 weeks.
That's right, Carson.
In 2 weeks, we will be giving you the first ever cameo news. That will be a weekly segment. It's going to be the debut of a new segment. So that's exciting, right?
Yeah.
But let's wrap this episode up as we always do with something I like to call What You Listening To. It's a segment
you like to call it that?
I just like to call it that. Nobody else does.
Yeah, nobody else does.
It's a segment where Gavin and I recommend a song, album, or artist to each other, to the audience of what we've been listening to in the past week. Gavin, what are you listening to this week?
That is a great question, Carson. Carson, that is a really good question.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is a really good question.
Thank
Carson.
you. I can always go first. Mine might take a minute.
You go first.
Okay, mine is very special.
Take it away, Carson.
And
go
you guys
first.
and you guys have to keep this a secret. Not really. I think it's perfectly fine. Because this week I am listening to the brand new, not even yet released Mastodon album, Marrow Deep, on vinyl. That's right, folks.
Flex.
It's a little bit of a flex there, a little bit of a humble brag. That album comes out this coming Friday, the 28th. If you're listening to this, I have it on vinyl early because I do a little show on YouTube, which you're hopefully watching this on right now, called Dark Web with Paul Scheer and Rob Hubel, both friends of the show, fans of the show as well. And on that show, we were lucky enough to have special guests, the band Mastodon, which I am a huge fan of for years now. Love their music. I'm listening to them a lot right now, especially. They came on the show and were so funny, so sweet. That was my first time meeting them. Our friend Skinner, friend of the show Skinner, got to work with them. So I think we probably talked a little bit about Mastodon.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah.
He did artwork for one of their albums. Anyways, I've always heard that they're the nicest guys, and that was so true. So sweet, so funny. And of course, obviously incredible musicians. And they were out in LA. I don't know if any of them actually live out here or not. I'm not sure. But they're out in LA visiting, doing some press for their new album. We're lucky enough to have them on the show. And they brought what they were saying is maybe one of the first copies, one of the first copies they got to see, the band got to see on vinyl, is apparently this one that they brought to the show. This is Rob's copy, I have to say, for the record. This is Rob Hubel's copy. He was nice enough, without me even asking, to lend us the copy because he doesn't own a record player. I don't mean to just call him out. I don't mean to just fucking call him out like that.
Yet. He doesn't own one yet.
I do. Rob Ewell doesn't? Like, it's crazy. It's just like crazy how like stuff in this world works, you know? So he let us borrow it. I got to listen to it for the first time with Wes and Steven a couple weeks ago at Wes's place before I got my record player. Wes has an incredible setup with huge speakers.
The bigger the speakers, the better the sound.
And it's
as
really,
we all learn.
Of course, that's what they say. And as I realize, it's so fun to go to someone else's place and listen to music really loud, because then you don't have to care about their neighbors.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And also just bringing a record over to a friend's house.
And that's the fucking awesome part about this, is that I got to hear an album that I'm super excited about. Not only early, but hear it for the first time on vinyl is such a cool and weird experience to have in 2026.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I love, it's been so much fun getting into records, because like just being able to like bring something over to a friend's place and be like, let's hang out and listen to this album, whatever it is. It can be something
which is
weird.
the purpose of having a record player.
Exactly. And I mean, that's why I'm so happy to be getting into this now. But
we're rediscovering vinyl purpose.
We're just realizing how,
from first principles.
Yeah, we're realizing how cool people are going to talk about. No one's talking about vinyl.
No one's talking about vinyl anymore.
That's vinyl. So we listened to it a couple weeks ago. I also got to listen to it yesterday for the first time on my record player. I will not spoil anything, because I was not told I'm not allowed to talk about it or anything like that. This album is incredible. It's up there as one of my favorites of their albums. You guys are going to love this and want to listen to it when it comes out. It is great. And if you have a record player, I highly suggest you pick it up on vinyl, because it sounds so good on vinyl. They get a good pressing of that. But that's what I'm listening to this week. A little special shout out. Nobody told me I had to say any of that. I just wanted to, because I'm a huge fan, and they were such nice guys. And I got to play a little my Metal Mania game with them, which is really fun. And that clip,
that's really cool.
That clip kind of
I saw that clip. That was really cool.
Yeah, go check that out on Instagram, but also watch the full episode on YouTube.
I also really appreciated that people in the comments were also showing off some crazy other photos that I'm sure are other band names in their, and their like how they have their typeface. I would say that was also fun to see. And they weren't being like, oh, I wish they had shown this. It was just like, all right, people in the comments try to figure
what about
this
this one? Yeah.
What about this one?
People, I'm really happy with the response that clip got. And I think like most of those bands, someone, at least a member of the band, if not the band themselves, like left a comment on that post, including Chat Pile, who we're both huge fans of. They reposted on their Instagram story and said, we're taking over the podcast game.
Yeah. Did you get to pick those? I meant to ask you that. Did you pick those bands? Like
that whole thing was me.
Yeah. You all picked that out. Okay.
I
was very fortunate. I was very happy that you picked Chat Pile, because I'm like, I'm not sure they would have made it into any other like traditional one. I mean, they have, to me, it seems legible, but I'm used to it.
It's slightly legible. The whole backstory of this is that I created, as being a metal fan, I've known about these logos for a long time.
Right.
And we did a game night with Paul and Rob last year, which I brought this game to them because Rob's a metal fan, but not so much like the more extreme
that
have metal
like
music
these logos.
that have these logos. And not that Chat Pile is that extreme or anything, but you know what I mean?
No. Yeah.
And they liked it. And actually Rob and Paul suggested that I bring that back for this episode, which was, I mean, a huge shout out to Rob and Paul for being down to have me do that. Cause that was a huge fucking honor and so cool to do with those guys.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they had fun with it as well, but but yeah, that is what I'm listening to this week. What about you, Gavin? Did you figure it out?
I did figure it out this week. I went back and revisited Orville Peck, his 2022 album Bronco. And randomly, what's that?
I didn't know you were a fan.
This was backstory about the little bit of backstory, but these headphones I bought, I stayed up all night to get these headphones. I don't know if you remember me telling you this story. I bought these for Christmas for myself. I saved up a lot of Amazon gift cards.
Okay. Okay.
To get these for basically like $75 or something like that. I saved up a lot of Amazon cards over the year. Because I was also in college and like was just participating in a lot of stuff in college too. So and they were always handing out Amazon gift cards. And then my family gave me something, whatever. So I stayed up all night playing Skyrim. Literally waited until the sun came up so that I could receive these. And watched the delivery from Amazon get made.
Oh yeah,
from house to house.
Yeah.
And he delivered these, and he handed them to me. I'm like, he was gonna come out, but I was just already out on the porch.
Just waving him down.
Yeah, it was basically. And so the first album that I put on was this Bronco album.
Oh, cool.
By Orville Peck.
Okay.
And totally forgot about this song. "Come On Baby Cry" by Orville Peck is a really good. I would honestly say not even really country album, like a country song on this album. It's very alternative to me, and it kind of it's very catchy, and I like it a lot. So
nice.
I'm recommending that this week.
Orville Peck seems like a good dude.
Yeah,
I need to jump into his music.
Didn't mean to do that.
Just playing me out. No, I was kidding. I don't care. Good rec, Gavin, and a new rec. I don't think we've talked about Orville Peck on the show before. Maybe.
So. Maybe we did whenever I got the headphones.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't remember.
It's possible.
It's been a long time then.
Play us out.
Well, everybody, thanks for listening to Takes All Kinds podcast, episode 276. Keep watching, keep listening, keep doing it is you, whatever you do to our episodes. Carson.
That's right, Gavin. Guys, just a reminder, we will be off next week, back again the week after, with what I'm sure will be another great episode of the show. Have a good one.
To possible and possibilities.